What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coach Anthony. I work with many world title contenders, world champions, national amateur champions, and even amateurs at the Olympic level. And now I'm here to coach you.
What's up? This is Oscar De La Hoya. Shout out to Coach Anthony and Coach Anthony Boxing.
Okay, today's video is going to be the most viewed video of 2020. All right, so you're going to want to watch all three all the way to the end, and you're going to want to stay to the end of this video. I know this is a long video, but you're going to want to stay to the end because I got a special surprise offer for you guys, and I want to make sure you guys hear this, so make sure you stick around all the way to the end. What's going on, guys? Your boy Coach Anthony. It's New Year's Eve, man. I'm in my office holding the camera right now talking to you guys. But yeah, man, today's video, my 3 most viewed videos of 2020. You're going to want to watch all 3 of these videos even if you've seen them already, because there was a lot of good information and a lot of professional boxing information in these 3 videos. This is stuff that pros at the highest levels are doing. But first and foremost, man, I want to say 2020, what an interesting year. Damn, what an interesting year, man. I mean, obviously a global pandemic. Damn. Global pandemic, man. A lot of people were affected by that. Matter of fact, let me not say a lot of people. All people were affected by it one way or another. Some people were affected a lot worse than others. And my heart goes out to all those people. But it's just been a very interesting year. A lot of people had to pivot, guys like myself who had to close my gym down. You know, I had a gym for many years and I had to close it down. And, you know, I just want to say thank you to you guys, because all you guys helping me by, you know, purchasing my courses and, you know, doing Zoom sessions with me. You guys really helped me be able to, you know, stay afloat in a time where I had to shut my doors down, shut my business down. You know, I haven't worked with my amateur fighters. I haven't been able to do a lot of the things that I was doing before because I was always in the gym, always in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Producing fighters, training people. It was my livelihood. It was basically what I did every single day for many years. And I had to shut it down due to the pandemic. But, you know, it is what it is. 2020. Another thing about 2020, put on a little bit of weight. Not too happy about that. I already made my New Year's resolution like I'm sure everybody else did. And I'm kind of contemplating if I want to go ahead and bring you guys on the inside of my getting back in shape journey. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, you guys want to see me, like, people's been asking me about nutrition for fighters and stuff like that for a long time, and how to lose weight and how to get in shape. And right now, I'm not in shape. You feel me? So this will be the perfect time to kind of bring you guys in to show you what I do to get in shape. You know, I'm about 228 pounds, and I really look at my best at like 190 pounds, or at least I did before. I might have a little more muscle now because I never stopped lifting, but definitely put on some body fat, and I'm not too happy about that. And if you guys are interested to see that journey, please leave a comment below. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about my most viewed videos of 2020. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and one more thing, man. This channel has evolved. We're doing so many things in 2021, man. We plan on really taking Coach Anthony Boxing to new heights. I'm putting out new courses. I'm doing so many things to really help you guys improve your boxing at the highest level. I was trying to get a course out before so it could be ready for 2021, but I don't want to rush this. I want to make sure that what I bring out in 2021 is going to be so fire that you guys are just going to be like, damn, man, I'm so glad that I rock with Coach Anthony. So be on the lookout for that also. And let's start off with the 3rd most viewed video of this year. And it was actually, gotta look it up because I had a lot of good view videos, but how to set up hooks to the body. And this one was actually inspired by Clarissa Shields. I forgot who she fought. But she set up a girl. She threw a jab to the head, and then she went ahead and she ripped the body shots. And the way she ripped these body shots, it was just perfectly set up. And I had actually my female national amateur champion, ranked #1 in the United States as an elite woman, Natalie Dove, be the demonstrating partner. So this is the third most viewed video, coming in at 100,000 views. And I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for that. I'm really, really appreciative for that. And let's get into the video. What up, guys? You already know who I am, Coach Anthony, but I got none other than Natalie Dove. Go ahead and tell the people some of your accomplishments as an amateur boxer.
So I was ranked #1 at 106 and 101 for both my junior and youth years, and I recently moved up to elite. I'm now ranked #2 and on Team USA.
So I've been training Natalie now for about 4 years. She's accomplished a lot, won a lot of national tournaments. I'm very proud of her. And believe it or not, you would think that she would have featured on more of my YouTube videos, but she's a little Hollywood, so it's hard to get her here in front of the camera, but it's all good. Today, what I want to talk about, before I talk about it, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been purchasing my videos. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me to know that you guys actually think highly enough to want to go ahead and purchase my stuff. I'm super humbled about that. And if you want to go ahead and leave a positive video comment, so for instance, if you record yourself giving a positive testimonial on either any of my YouTube videos or any of the purchase videos, any of the paid content that you've purchased, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna repost that on my Instagram and possibly on my website. So if you go ahead and take the time out to do that, take the video, record it, send it to my Instagram, shoot me a DM so I can go ahead and repost that. Today, what I want to talk about is how to set up the body shots off your jab. And this is something that was inspired to me by Clarissa Shields over the weekend. She went ahead and she fought, and she looked fantastic in my opinion. And she set up a beautiful combination to the body, a right hook to the body and a left hook to the body. I'm gonna talk a little bit about how she set that up, but then I'm gonna also give you some variables to think about before you go ahead and shoot that same combination. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Natalie here just demonstrate somebody using the jab for a little bit. And before we get into it, is what you need to know is when you're using a jab, the jab gets used in all directions. A lot of people think that the jab only gets used laterally, so think about maybe Muhammad Ali or somebody like that, where they're always jabbing, going in a circle, going left and right. And when you tell a novice boxer, use your jab or box, right away they think that's what they have to do. But a lot of the times is you want to go straight to your opponent with a jab and drive them right back and keep them on the defense, okay? So right now she's going to go ahead and use her jab. We're just going to jab for a little bit, all right? Show you what a nice jab looks like. Good. Jab. So Clarissa was actually going straight forward with it. Double up. Good. Triple up. Pop, pop, pop. All right? So now she had her looking for that jab. The girl that she was fighting started to cover up. As she covered up, she left that body open, all right? So she's gonna go ahead and demonstrate that right hook to the body. Bang, good, now rip the shot. Bang, good. And that's where the problem started. The first shot hurt. Clarissa, being a experienced fighter, noticed that the girl was hurt, and all she did was follow up with a left hook to the body, right? So go ahead and drop, touch with the jab and let it go. Bang, bang, all right? Let him feel it, go. Beautiful. And that's when the girl went down, right? Couple variables, all right, for you guys out there who may want to try this combination. Now, let's just break the combination down before we go ahead and do that. You don't want to just throw that right hook to the body. You want to make sure that they're bringing their hands up. So if I'm boxing like this, you may want to wait on that right hook to the body, but throw it there. Once I do this, now you know you got the shot, right? Look at the hold. I'm right here, I'm boxing. Boom, my hands come up. A lot of guys like to cover up, females, whatever. When I say guys, I'm talking about both. Like to cover up, leaves the body exposed, okay? Now you also want to make sure they're not looking to counter you or set you up before you go on that other side, and I'm gonna explain why. If one of my favorite counter punches in boxing is the left hook to the head, when someone throws a left hook to the body. So right now, she goes ahead, she throws that right hook to the body, right? If she sees I'm not countering, then go ahead and rip that shot, boom, right? But this comes with experience. This isn't something that you just attempt. This comes with experience and picking up on your opponent's patterns, right? So right now, she's popping the jab. She's noticing that I'm just covering up. She lets it go. Pop, pop. Good. Now do it like you mean it again. Pop, pop. Good. Now, if I'm smart, right? She does the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. I'm throwing that left hook. She's smart enough to keep that hand up because she knows that hook is coming. But let me go ahead and do that slow. Boom, boom. Right now, do it real slow so I can demonstrate. Boom, boom. We exchange hooks. Now, if you got your hands up, you may feel the hook on your glove. Do it again. Boom, boom. But you still feel that. And that right there can either toss you off balance, rattle your brain. You don't really want to feel impact if not necessary. But that is one of those things where before you make the move, it's kind of like you're stealing the punch. You're like, okay. Pop, pop. I got it. But if they are looking to counter with the hook, then you may want to just roll under after that right hook. So she goes ahead and she shoots that shot. Boom. And there you go. Rolls right under the hook and she's safe and sound. Decisions in boxing, there's always a hole when you're punching in boxing, just so you know. It's not a perfect science. If I throw a jab to the head, most likely there's a body shot. If I throw a right hand to the head, body shot. If I throw a body shot, there's a head shot. So don't think because you make a decision that you're safe. You always have to know what could happen. But don't be scared either to make the moves because a lot of the times guys don't throw the punch. And if they don't throw the punch, you get the shot off.
All right, so that was a good video. All right, obviously you want to set up something to the body, you shoot shots to the head. That was a very, very, very good video. 100,000 views. Let's move along. Now, this video coming in at 147,000 views is actually a teaser to How to My Create Angles video that I currently sell on my website, one of my premium digital download online courses. And this was actually the teaser, and it came in at 147,000 views. So people were really interested in how to create angles. This is one of my best pieces of work, one of my best bodies work. I'm extremely proud of this one. If you haven't got it, now's the time to get it. I still got the CA Boxing 2021 discount code on my website where you can actually get the course 50% off the already marked down price. So you're not gonna get this course at this price for much longer. Now's the time to get it. This is the teaser featuring none other than my brother from another, Fast Eddie Chambers. Check this one out. Enjoy it. And even if you saw it before, you need to watch it again because a lot of this stuff is high level stuff. Get started for my southpaws. I didn't forget you guys on this, all right? I want you to understand all my instructionals. You should always envision when you're learning the fundamentals of boxing, if you're boxing another southpaw. That's the first thing because you want to learn things with proper form and technique from a conventional stance, but from a southpaw, your conventional stance, which is basically going to be like this, and you want to learn it as if you're boxing at the southpaw. But I didn't exclude you guys. I gave you guys information on how you would do it against the opposite stance. And the same thing for my orthodox boxers. If you bump into a southpaw, I explain how you can use these angles to go ahead and create new opportunities against the opposite stance. So I just want to let you guys know you're getting like a 2-for-1 right now because there's going to be a lot of stuff in here that's going to help you box the opposite stance. And that's mainly what you're going to do when you're boxing the opposite stance is figure out different ways to create angles. That's why a lot of the best southpaws are really good at angles because they're so used to boxing orthodox boxers and they always got to figure out how to get off to the side, especially the way everything's positioned. So this is definitely a very knowledgeable. It's a very good instructional for people who want to understand how to box the opposite stance and also for creating angles. So, you know what I mean? I didn't leave you guys out, all right? So be very happy that you made this purchase because you're going to learn a lot. All right, guys. So like I said previously, there's two angles in boxing that are primary, and that's left and right. So if I'm standing here in front of Eddie, my goal is either to get to the right of him or to the left of him, right? So let's face the camera, right?
I'm in the middle. This is called the center line of boxing. My goal when I'm creating an angle, no matter how I create it, no matter how creative I am when I create it, is to either get to the right, bang, bang, or get to the left, bang, bang. Or if I'm doing pivots or slides, bang, and so on and so forth, right? I go on the other side, bang, right? That's the main objective here, right? This is something that people overthink sometimes, and they think that all these angles have to be this complicated move, and sometimes it doesn't have to be. As simple as simply stepping over there and hoping that you can freeze your opponent when you get over there. So the easiest basic way that I could think of is basically jabbing your way. If you're boxing orthodox versus orthodox, actually for my southpaws out there, I wanted to make sure that I clarify this. Most of this stuff works southpaw versus orthodox, orthodox versus southpaw also, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that as well. But if you are a righty versus a righty, okay, all he's gonna do is jab his way to the left. Bop, 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 right? Now, whether he did a single jab, all right, do one jab, bop. Now look, we're only gonna do one before I go ahead and I'll explain why I like to double and triple. But if he does one, he got the angle. All right, simple. Now watch this. He does one, bop. He already cleared the angle. Look, he's already in position for that right hand. Bang, right? So let's just say throw one, bop, and then you just throw your right hand. Bang. He can land his right hand. I can't land mine. And that's the whole key to the angle. So if we're boxing, before I demonstrate on the mitts, let's say we're sparring or we're fighting, and he does that move, bop, bop, double up and triple up. Bop, bop, bop. Now look where he is. All right, in order for me to stop that angle, I gotta step with him, okay? But if I don't step with him, bop, 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 he's already got the angle, sets me up for the right hand. I'm sure you've seen it in boxing time and time again. Now, the reason why I like to double or triple that jab as I'm sliding to the left is to stop that right hand as I'm going over, because the right hand you can time the jab with the right hand. If I'm throwing a single jab and then stepping, right, it'll be very easy for him to just wait, and then when I step, bang, walk me into a right hand. But if I'm snapping my jab, boom, boom, now he has to defend. As he's defending, puts me in a nice position to land my own right hand. And something that you should always remember in boxing is a good offense can't be countered, it can only be defended. Now, let that sink in for a second. A good offense, okay, not a regular offense, a good offense. If you got somebody out there who's snapping their jab the way they're supposed to, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna look to counter that jab. Your job is, I'm not gonna get hit with that jab. As you're worrying about not getting hit and you're defending whether you get hit or not, that guy already created an angle which puts him in a nice position for a straight right hand. If you're boxing a southpaw, it's the same thing. If we're battling the lead hands, double, triple your jab, bang, bang, bang. And look, he's got that same exact angle, sliding to his left, which clears everything. So for my southpaws out there, don't say anymore that I left you guys out, okay? It's just a different shot that you're looking for, because if you're boxing the right-handed fighter, now you're popping that jab, circling this way, right? You cleared the jab and the cross on this side. As long as you don't walk into that right hook, right, you could go ahead and walk over. We're battle bang, exactly. And now he doesn't have to worry about my straight left hand, which is basically the jab, just this foot is here. See what happens when you don't overcomplicate this? It's pretty easy. All right, so stepping to the left, popping that jab is the first way to create that angle. Let me go ahead and demonstrate with Eddie some full speed here. All right, so he's gonna go ahead. This is something you could do with your coach, one of your friends. You don't even have to be a mitt expert. You just work on this. Double jab, triple, 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 Now notice he's getting to a new spot, which right now is to his left, to my right. All right, pop, pop, pop. Good. Now let's go double jab and then line that right hand up for me. Pop, pop, bang. All right, ready? Do it all to this mitt. Go. Pop, pop, bang. Good. Again. Pop, pop, bang. Good. I'll do it here. Go. Pop, pop, bang. I got nothing, he got something. Now that we're on that move with that step, let me show you what else you could do to create that same exact angle, just a different movement, and this is off the head movement. I throw a jab, he's gonna slip and step at the same time and then cut the angle, so he'll go. And look at that. Bang. Let's do it one more time. Face me this way. All right, you guys see me? I'm gonna throw the jab. Now look at that. Bang, bang. Gets me right up the center or whatever, okay? So let's do it one more time. Let's do it quick now. And then I'll catch the uppercut in the strip right here. Bang, bang, all right? Bang, bang. That's one. Do it again. Bang, bang. Okay? So you see how that works? So basically, it's the same movement as if I threw the hook, but he's just using the head now to get to that same spot to put him in a new angle. Fantastic move. Add it to your box. Okay, and like I was saying before, about every movement when you're creating angles, you have to freeze your opponent. Okay, I already talked about that. So that slip move obviously is one way to freeze, because if I think I can land a jab on him and he slips, right, I'm semi-frozen, but the only thing is, once he makes that move, if I'm quick enough, I can turn with him. So now, to make this move really, really effective, you slip and jab at the same time. Now you're definitely gonna freeze him. So now he's gonna slip, bang. There you go. All right, let's do it again. Bang, all right. Let's do it again and bang, good. One more time, quick now. Do it again. Beautiful move. So all you're doing is slipping and boom, and out. All right, since we're on this subject of this step, might as well give it all to you guys, right? As he slips, now he already landed the jab. Now what he'll do to make sure he keeps me frozen, all right, that's my drum roll. But now, the moment we've been waiting for, the most viewed video of 2020, coming in at 495,000 views. My most viewed video of 2020, featuring Olympic alternate Jamar Talley. I had the pleasure of bringing him out to Lake Charles. We went out, we fought. He made it all the way to he actually won the championship round, had to fight in an eliminator. He fought the same kid 3 times in this tournament. He won 1 out of 2, even though I thought he won 2 out of 3. Yeah, we fought 3 times. He won 1 and lost twice, but I actually thought that he actually won twice and lost once. But regardless, whatever it is, he became the Olympic alternate. And this one was why you should finish with a hook, a jab, or roll out after your combination. This is old school. This is fundamental. This video got so many views because it is such a good video. If you didn't see this video, you definitely need to watch this video. This video will teach you something that is overlooked by a lot of coaches, a lot of trainers. Guys, I see this mistake all the time, and I'm glad that this many people actually watched it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And guys, again, thank you guys for your support. 2021 is going to be major for us. We're going to do a lot of great things. Enjoy this last video, and thank you for your love and support. Boxing Life. What up, guys? It's your boy, Coach Anthony. I got none other than Jamar Talley. All right, he went ahead and he qualified in this Olympic trials, headed over to Tokyo for the 2020 Olympics. Well, he's going to go ahead and go on the road to Tokyo, I should say. He has a lot of things he has to do over at the OTC to go ahead and qualify, fight internationally. He has to, you know, go through a point system. It's just a lot of stuff that's involved. But he did what he was supposed to do in the first part of it, and he qualified. We're going to go ahead and go into this video because it's something that I was thinking about. It's old school, but it works, man, and it works so well, and you see it works so well when you actually utilize it in sparring and in your fights, and that's finishing with a hook. All right, too much today I'm seeing on Instagram, and I'm seeing a lot of these young guys, they're finishing their combinations with their right hand, and they're not following up with a left hook. And I can't tell you how old school, but how good it is to gain a habit of finishing with a hook. Now, mind you, there's a lot of variables in boxing. So I don't want to sit here and act like you're always going to finish with a hook, because that's not true. You will be finishing with the right hand at times, but I got an answer for that too, and that's called rolling out. But we're going to go ahead and go step by step. Another thing you can do if you're not finishing with a hook is finish with a double or a triple jab. And that's something that you see a lot of the Mayweathers drill. You see Floyd Mayweather Sr. literally catch the jab 7, 8, 9 times in a row. And even though you may not do that in a fight, it's a drill to develop that jab, the most important punch in boxing. And that's also to get you in position. But let me go ahead and break down why you do it, how you do it, or whatever. So the main thing is, when you finish with a right hand, what happens is, right, you throw a right hand, and now he's here. Now the problem with this is he's not in position. He has to literally go back into position. But when he finishes with a left hook, he's automatically back in position, which allows him to start back over. It's the same thing with a jab. Let's just say he throws a 2-3-2, and he comes with a double jab, bop, bop, he is back in position. So for you guys who want to know why the old timers used to say finish with a hook or finish with the jab, is to put you back into position as you're throwing a punch, all right? That's the real theory behind it, that's been going on before I was alive, okay? But if you do finish with a right hand, right, he throws a right hand, and he brings his hand back, right, that could happen right there. You see that? He tried to make it was too late. I already got there now. The thing is, even if you block it, you still feel impact, okay? And sometimes those shots still rattle your brain, and it's just something that you don't want to feel. So the better option is to roll under, right? So if he throws the right hand, now he gets under. But we're gonna go ahead and go over the first one, which is finish with a hook. And a good way to drill finishing with a hook, besides throwing like a basic 1-2-3, let's say he does a 1-2-3, pop, 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 right? That's the first one. He could throw 1-1-2-3, pop, 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 right? If you go body head, which you see a lot of guys doing on the mitts now, body head is a great combination, right? You throw the body shot, then the head shot, straight right hand, right? A lot of guys are stopping there. He naturally rolled, which is a good thing, but if you don't roll, which we'll get to the roll in a second, you finish with the hook. So go ahead, pop, 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 pop. Right? See how you threw 4 shots right there? You also could just do 2. A lot of times guys think they gotta throw 3, 4 shots. Let's say he does a body head, he just throws 2 shots. Pop, pop, just throw the 2, right? Don't even take the angle yet. Now, he's giving you more. What he's doing when you see him making those moves, those are angles or whatever. Listen, I got an angle instructional that is coming out, but yeah, stop giving away my stuff, man. All right, but look, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go body head, go pop, pop. All right, so he just throws 2 shots. Go ahead, rip it, pop, pop. Okay, so you got 2 shots, right? One more time, pop, pop. Or he can throw 4, pop, 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 pop. Okay. And this is how you drill finishing with a hook. Let's give you one more. Uppercut hook, straight right hand hook. Ready, go. Pop, pop, pop. One more shot. Ready, go. Pop, 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 pop. That's if you're finishing with a hook. A lot of times guys work the 3 shots will be uppercut hook, right hand roll. Go ahead. Pop, pop, pop. That's just as good. Now let's talk about the double jabs and the triple jabs at the end of the combination, right? So another good way to drill that is any combination you do, automatically fire that double or triple jab. You know what I mean? Without even having to call it. So let's just say we start off with that uppercut straight right hand that we just did. Pop, 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 pop. All right, bring it back. You don't even got to bring the roll, just let it flow. Go. Pop, 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 pop. Okay? So you notice how that works. 2, 3, 2. Pop, 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 pop. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, so I don't even have to tell him. He already knows to automatically fire that jab. And what that does is it gets him in the habit of utilizing that lead hand. But not only that, as soon as he's done with his combination, he's right back into position, ready to work, ready to create new opportunities. Excellent habit to form. And then the last one would be rolling out. Okay, so he throws the right hand, he rolls. Now, this one you save for if you know you're gonna finish with the right hand. All right, so we're on the inside. He throws a right uppercut. He rolls out. We're in close. He throws a right hook to my body. He rolls out. All right. He throws a 1-1-2. I try to counter him back. He rolls out. So there you go. In this situation, he has made a decision that he's not gonna finish with a hook. so he rolls his head. Because if he doesn't roll his head, as you saw earlier, he has to either eat the shot or he possibly may, even worse, get countered with that hook, and you don't want to really feel that shot. It also resets your body the same way, right? So look, just face the camera. He throws the right hand. He's out of position. Roll now. Right back in position. Look, the starting point. Look how that is. Look how beautiful that is. You know what I'm saying? One more time. Rolls out. I mean, my bad. Throw the right hand. Rolls out. Right back in position. Same thing. Face the camera again. Throw the right hand. Bring the hook back. Right back in position. Okay? Throw the 2-3-2 and then finish with a double jab. Pop, pop, pop. Right back into position. All right? They don't get more old school than that. And that works. This is, I don't make up stuff. I only pass on to you the jewels that were passed on to me by the people who are credible. And this is something that you definitely should add to your boxing if you're not already doing it. All right, guys. So like I said, special offer. Guys, I've been giving you guys the Black Friday sale basically since Black Friday. I mean, I did stop it in the beginning of December, and then I bought it out like 2 weeks before Christmas, and I let it extend all the way till January 1st. And I also said that on January 1st, I was going to stop it, but I'm actually going to keep that going. CA Boxing 2021, guys. You guys are going to be able to get everything at 50% off the already marked down price until I drop my next course. This is so you guys can see how serious I am. I don't know how long it's going to take me to drop my next course, but I'm working on it right now behind the scenes. So, guys, it might be a week. It might be 2 weeks. But, guys, jump on these courses. I'm going to extend it all the way. But as soon as I drop my new course, all the prices are changing. Guys, this is just my way to saying let's start off the new year on the right foot. And you already know what it is. Your boy, Coach Anthony. Boxing Life.